Tubies. This is Psychic Bob. It is so rocking to be with you. Well, here we are. It's Thursday, and you know what that means? Time for Zodiac Thursday. Well, I'm at the office today doing readings, and I forgot to bring my big Zodiac wheel, so I'm going to put one up here on the screen for you. Well, there you go. You know, wherever we put up the Zodiac wheel, it's officially Zodiac Thursday. Anyways, I'm so glad you're here. Well, you know, I have to tell you guys, I want to say thank you. You guys have been really wonderful. A lot of you have been giving advice and support on my recent messages from the spirit world. We had a lovely young lady write in named Malia, who is just a sweet and precious soul. And a lot of you gave her a lot of encouragement and hope, and I hope you'll keep doing that. So I want to say thank you. Your prayers, your support really changed lives here, and that's what we're about. We're a team here. We all help each other. Anyways, I'm glad you're here. And, you know, I also want to say thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video, which was Wiccan Wednesday. We had a lot of fun. We had a great topic. My dear friend Crystal Owl asked me to talk about the cone of power and how that works. And so if you haven't seen yesterday's video, I think you should check that out. There's a lot of metaphysical truth in that, and I think you'll find it very helpful. Especially for those of you who are Wiccan. But even if you're not Wiccan, there's a lot of fascinating stuff in that video. So it'll give you some spiritual insight. Well, here we are Thursday. And you know, we're going to continue with our spiritual insight. Earlier in the week, we had our horoscopes for the month. So if you didn't see that, go back a few days and you'll see the August horoscopes. That's an overview for the whole month. But today on Zodiac Thursday, we're just focusing on the transits that are affecting the next few days. Right now, just so you know, this morning at like 3:15 in the morning, our moon moved into the sign of Virgo. And Virgo is an earth sign. And I love that sign because Virgo has a very kind of a structured, kind of ordered, methodical energy. This means it's a good day just to kind of stay focused on your projects. And I tell you, this is probably the best advice I can give you, about staying focused on your projects, because we have a number of other, what I would call challenging aspects today. Just for example, our moon today is square Mars. And what that means is that you may find challenges with people. People may be a little more high-strung, a little hostile, not so easy to work with. So be a little cautious today, okay, in your dealings with people. We've got our moon favorably aspecting Mercury, which means there is power for communications. But I feel with that moon squaring Mars, that means that even though you're going to have power to communicate, people may not be so open. There could be misunderstandings and some aggression. So be very careful in your words today, okay? We've got our moon also square Saturn. Well, Saturn is usually a good planet. It can indicate like kind of structure and order. But with the moon squared, it brings out its negative aspects, which means things just grind to a halt. So today you may find like plans that you've made suddenly get canceled, or there could just be blocks on every front. So this is another reason why I say, today is not probably the best day to focus on fixing the outer world. Work on your inner visions. Try to work solo today, because you're going to find that trying to organize groups may prove a little bit chaotic, because with that Martian energy and that Saturn energy, schedules will conflict and people will be very short-tempered. So it's best if you can avoid group activities today, or at least reschedule them as much as you can. Sometimes we can't always change everything at last minute, but I say forewarned is forearmed, okay? So today, in terms of astrological energy, the good thing is that the Virgo moon will help you be focused on your goals, work within. It's an excellent day to focus on long-term visions. You may find in the short term, as I said, things get blocked or not so easily accomplished today. Don't panic. You know, when you have a day, and we've all had these days where everything seems to stop, that's Spirit's way, and I think the universe's way of saying, take a break, step back, reconnect with yourself, and reorder, restructure. So take your time, look at, structures today, look at plans, particularly long-term plans. Don't get hung up on the short term, because short term everything's a little chaotic right now. So if you can just let that float, you're going to see in the coming days things are going to balance out. Now, one of the favorable aspects today is that we've got the moon conjunct Neptune. And Neptune is a wonderful planet. This is the planet that brings in our intuitive self. This brings in our psychic sense, our sense of vision. So that's why I'm saying also today, if you focus on your inner knowledge, your inner vision, that's going to give you the answers, particularly for the longer term. So you may not be able to fix a lot short term today. As I said, there are some challenging aspects to the day. But don't give up. Just shift your focus so that you work in a way that you maximize your success. You know, I've always said it, and it's true, that the stars do not compel, they should inspire. So when you're looking at astrology and you have a day where it seems a little wonky, and you're thinking, I don't know, don't let that overwhelm you. Just say, okay, here are where the challenges are. Let's go around them, or let's just let that rest. You see, so if you've got a big, let's say you're trying to organize like a convention. I have a client that organizes conventions. So for them today, this would not be a good day to try to pull off an organization of a convention. I'd say today's a good day to focus on the marketing of the convention and save the actual planning and the event organization for another day, But today is a good day for those of you particularly who work in your own business. Focus on marketing, focus on longer term goals, and try to avoid setting up meetings and group events today. If you have to do public speaking, be very careful. Definitely check over your speeches so you don't say perhaps politically incorrect things or overstep the lines and upset people's emotions. Mars is a very interesting planet. It can be very powerful and move things forward, or it can be very hostile and create conflict. Today's aspect, unfortunately, is more in the conflict side. So knowing that, tread lightly, be gentle people, as all of you are, and you're going to make it through today, okay? Now, tomorrow has some more favorable aspects. In fact, tomorrow our moon is trine Uranus, which really indicates that there's going to be excuse me, I misread that. Our moon is trine, Pluto tomorrow. I misread it. Moon is trine Pluto, which is actually really excellent for career moves. Pluto deals with our long-term stability, our long-term goals. So as I was saying today, if you meditate on that, by tomorrow you can even see more of that energy working in action. So good timing for career advancement starting on Friday. We've got the sign Venus, interestingly, the planet Venus, moving into Virgo. And as I said, Virgo's energy is all about order and methodology. So what that means is, in terms of personal relationships, think in terms of being organized. You're going to have a sense of things moving along in relationships in a more ordered way, not so much chaos. Also, it means as you're getting ready for your day with that Venus Virgo aspect, that means that you're going to feel like you get through your day physically looking good. It'll be easy to get ready in the morning, okay? So tomorrow's a day to focus on looking good, being glamorous, because you're going to pull it off, okay? And we also got our moon aspecting Jupiter, which Jupiter's always the planet of blessings. So we can look for prosperity. We can look for good things, dreams to be fulfilled. And I tell you, so, as we go through, don't worry that today's a little challenging. Some days are going to be that way, but you're going to get through it if you follow what I said. And as I said, in the coming days, Friday, things really pick up, okay? And, on Saturday, we've got our moon actually sextile to Mars, which means that the negative aspects of Mars switch to the positive aspects. So Saturday is a great day for inspiration. And we also have our moon moving into Libra, which really indicates more balance emotionally. Partnerships, friendships are highlighted. So you're going to find that, the next 2 days, a lot more inspiration, a lot more easygoingness, a lot more partnership. So today, lay low, hold back, don't panic. You're going to be fine, okay? Anyways, if you enjoy horoscopes, guys, I would encourage you definitely pop over to my website at robert-hickman.com. I'll put the link in the info box below and get your free daily horoscopes. I do them over there every day, 7 days a week. And I do an overview of the day and I give individual signs. And if you don't know your horoscope sign, after each sign I give the birth date ranges. So you find the sign where your birthday falls, and that's your zodiac sign, okay? So I hope you'll pop over to robert-hickman.com and get that. Also, if you enjoy, zodiac stuff, Lady Angela, who's our high priestess of the Order of the Purple Cord, runs a wonderful store, rarewiccaspells.com. She has magic spells for astrology. She has astrology, interpretations there. She's got spells. She's got astrological jewelry. She's got a little bit of everything. So if you enjoy horoscopes and astrology, definitely also visit Rare Wicca Spells to get some cool astrology help there as well. So definitely check her out. I'm so glad you guys are here. You rock. Keep it here. Tomorrow is Friday. That means we're going to have our Order of Melchizedek class. And tomorrow I'm going to be answering some of the questions that I've been receiving about the class and things like that. So we'll cover some questions tomorrow, and we're going to further explore working with the Merkaba and sacred geometry. So you want to be here tomorrow for that. You guys rock. I love you. Thanks for being part of Spirit Channel. If you haven't, hit subscribe. Be part of our scene. We'd love you to be here. I love you guys. Sending blessings to you. So let's all just chillax and soak in that Virgo moon. And next week, of course, we'll have another Zodiac Thursday. Blessings to you all.